Grab your chai, it's time to catch up with Oniyja's adventures in Pakistan. So since the last video, there's been a lot of developments. It's a little bit confusing about timelines, but let me fill you in. So as you saw, Oniyja was with this guy in a green shirt and a long white beard. Now that's Ramzan Kippar. He is a local philanthropist and social worker who does amazing work for the community. Now he's taking her under his wing and he's been trying to take care of her, feeding her, trying to put a roof over her head. There was an incident where they went to a hotel. The hotel were like, I don't know what's going on. There's a whole heap of like journalists here. This is too much. No, sorry, we don't have any room. You can't come in. And Oniyja was like, excuse me, I don't think so. She called the press. She was like, come here, film these people, call your staff. Your staff are going to get paid 20K right now and every month they're on. Didn't work out in that hotel, so they went over to some like little guest house, bed and breakfast, and it was actually really cute because they had her there. She was hanging out with the local women. She was hanging out with these female police officers. They ended up doing her hair for her. They were doing her eyebrows. She was loving it. She was there with her tea. She was like, this is my best friend. So this is the thing you guys have to remember. The Pakistanis are aware that this situation is strange. They're aware that they're being shouted at. They can speak English. They know what's going on. But she's a guest. She is a guest in their country. And one thing I can tell you about Pakistanis, we are very hospitable people. Even if we don't want you there, it doesn't matter. We will never leave you hungry. We will never leave you thirsty. In fact, we will overfeed you. We will give you so much tea, your tummy will be sticking out. This is how we roll as a community, and they're taking care of her. She's got social workers, she's got friends, she's hanging out, she's smoking a fag, she's having a great old time. So anyway, they did all of that at the hotel, and then, you know, we've got to get serious. There are obviously some issues. I don't know if the situation that she got herself into in Pakistan has increased it, or if she was in a manic episode when she came. I don't know. There has been some claims from her son that there's bipolar. So they took her to a private hospital, to a psychiatry ward. And they were trying to conduct some tests on her, make sure she was all right, give her an MRI scan. You know, the whole works, like really take care of her. But Oniyja ran away. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. She ran away. And she went to McDonald's, right? She's clearly not aware that we're supposed to be boycotting McDonald's, but she went to McDonald's. And the thing is, Ramzan Kippar, the social worker, followed her because he's not going to let her out of his sight. She's his responsibility now. And we take our responsibilities very seriously. So she goes to McDonald's and she literally orders 2 or 3 of everything. Like there's burgers, fries, drinks all over the place, yeah? And the whole time she's cussing poor Mr. Kippar. Like the man has the patience of a saint. Anyways, somehow, I don't know, she's now ended up somewhere completely different where she's being fed biryani and drinking tea, and there's like some hot guy there. Like there's several hot guys there. And all of a sudden this one, she's all like, she's like giggling. Girl is flirting. I'm so confused. Like she's actually full-blown flirting. Yeah, she's having a great time. She's loving it. She's smoking her fag. She's chilling. And then she decides that she's going to cuss Mr. Kippar. And she's like, I don't like him. He wears the same clothes every day. Like he's always in that green shirt. Nah, he don't do enough. And like the poor guys and girls that she's with, her new little buddies, they're like, oh, whoa, you can't like say that. He's like a really well-respected person in our community. He's a pillar of the community. He lives simply because every penny that he has, he gives to charity. Like this is what he does. So I don't know what's going to happen. Like it's all going crazy. Obviously the media is following her around. They're getting their sound bites. Apparently she's now working with the media and she's going to be doing an advert. Like she's going to be doing an advert. Like I don't know what's going on. They can't forcibly make her leave the country because they feel that will look bad on them if they're cruel to her and mean to her. So in the meantime, she is a guest of the nation. She is being fed. She is being loved. She's being cherished. She's eating more food than I get to eat in a whole week in one day. Like, she's got everything taken care of. Anything she needs, it's there. And you know what? I think it's kind of cool because Oniyja's just shown the whole world what Pakistanis are really like. When you've got people like Elon Musk demonizing Pakistanis, demonizing Muslims, and you've got ICE running around America, entering schools and taking children and mass deporting people from Mexico and South America. And then you look at the Pakistanis. There's no police forcing her, detaining her, locking her up, treating her like crap. Okay, it has become a bit of a joke, but that's the media. That's journalism for you. That's social media. We want entertainment. That's the way the society works. But you also look at the everyday people in Pakistan. They've been really kind to her. They're fully aware that she's shouting at them. They're fully aware that she's telling them to shut up. It's not like they don't understand English, but they're like, okay, ma'am, okay, okay. Because this is in our culture. This is our adab as Muslims, as Pakistanis, to treat everybody with decency and humanity. So you know what, Oniyja? You, whether you realized it or not, have just taken the narrative away from Elon Musk. So you know what? Cheers.